So I made an entire video about a league I wanted to run during Victory Road and a test league that I wanted to try running during the beta test that's coming up. And the prize pool was gonna be $100. And recently I was made aware that there is a guideline webpage on what you're not allowed to do and what you are allowed to do when it comes to Victory Road beta test tournaments. And one of the main things you cannot do is offer a cash prize to participants, which in my opinion is fucking tragic. A lot of what the league was going to revolve around was tied heavily into the prize pool, but it's not the end of the world. I just have to switch up the prizes from money to something else and make an entirely new video despite me already making one, and I had to re-record that shit like 4 times because the audio kept fucking up and basically I have to do that again. Actually, no, fuck that. I could just use I could use parts from the previous video that still apply and just record new parts and throw them in there. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title, and I've also mentioned it in previous videos. I'm going to be hosting my own league in Victory Road, but it's not going to be a regular league at all, not even slightly, but we'll get into that in a second. Firstly, dates for matches. No, there are no set dates for matches. Players within the league can decide who and when they want to fight, as well as how many matches they want to participate in. This makes it a lot more convenient for the players as well as me. However, in order for it not to be, player X played the most matches, so they win the entire season. The top 5 performances for that player will be taken if they've played more than 5 matches. Furthermore, in order for people to not just farm the same player, they'll need to face 2 other people within the league before they can get their run back. I'm doing it this way so that people with jobs, school, and responsibilities don't have to fold their schedule and free time like a tortilla in order to compete. You'll have to sign up individually due to prizes being changed from cash to something else. So it's not as easily splittable and divisible, I guess, amongst a group of players. So yeah, you cannot sign up against groups anymore. A win will net a player 3 points, a draw will net a player 1 point, and a loss will net a player 0 points. If penalty shootouts exist within Victory Road, it will be up to the players whether or not they want to leave it as a draw or settle it with penalties. As you've seen, the prize pool is going to be up. So, the prize pool, the main thing I've got to rework for the league. Instead of cash prizes, it's going to have to be merchandise. I was going to go with gift cards, but I think that still kind of counts in some type of way, so I'm just going to play it safe and go with merchandise. I've been scrolling through Bytes like a madman since I got home from work, and my cat's been doing fucking backflips on my keyboard, which is making it a lot harder. So instead of $40 going to the first place player, it's going to be an 11 band, the Ryelle edition. I actually have the Seisho version myself, but I think I broke the strap or something. Anyway, same as before, no prizes for second or third. The categories will remain the same as shown here in the previous video, but instead of $10, it's going to be a set of Inazuma 11 trading cards. I have no clue how many packs I'm going to offer for each of these categories yet, but I will confirm that at some point in the near future. It depends on how many I can get my hands on. I'll be deciding what I think is the best goal and the most creative team. Could do like streams going through clips and teams, I don't know yet, we'll see. And for the most creative team, you actually have to use that team to compete in the majority of your matches. You can't just make the team, post it and then not use it. And in terms of the beta, there's only 48 characters, so there isn't much you can do in terms of creativity, but I'll still try and keep this reward for the test season in the beta. If not, then I'll just split the remainder across the other rewards. In terms of a bounty, the player who finishes the season with the bounty will receive a box of Ares Edition licenses. What determines the bounty will be different and completely up to me. For example, it could be that this player has some insane defense and no one's ever scored against them. Or maybe they're blowing people out 4-0 on a regular basis. But this isn't just going to be a standard bounty like, if you beat the player, you get the money. No. Once you beat the player with the bounty on their head, the bounty will be on your head, and so on, kind of like a virus. You've got to defend the bounty or take it from the person who has it. But due to how the league is set up, you may be thinking, what if I get the bounty or take the bounty from a player and just not play any more matches? Firstly, you're a bitch. Secondly, depending on the situation, I'll assign the bounty to a new player. Just don't be a piece of shit and you'll be fine. I'm not sure how long each season is gonna last, but I'll decide that once the beta drops and we've gotten enough time put into the game. And there will be breaks in between seasons, and I think that's everything covered. if you've got any more questions or I missed something, feel free to reach out. The Discord link should be in the description, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. So yeah, hopefully the damage control I've done is good enough. I'm not trying to get banned or taken down by level 5. And the craziest part is that the previous video was going to go live on like Monday afternoon, and I was told that we weren't allowed to offer cash prizes literally just before I was about to go live. So that saved my cheeks quite well. But hopefully in the full game we are allowed to offer cash prizes for leagues and tournament, and that this is just a beta only thing or some shit. Because this just made shit way harder than it needs to be and kind of fucked my plans up completely. Yeah, so I'll probably have like the original video somewhere. In the full game, if we are allowed to offer cash prizes, I'm not making a new video. I'll just use that one and then just, yeah, apply it to the full game or something like that. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed and you win something, then who knows, I might give you an extra pack of fucking cards, because we're not allowed to offer money, which is fucking stupid.